stuff, I tell you. What do you say, young man?
I'm a virgin, I'm 19, and I intend to stay that way until after I'm married.
Well, wait a minute. Isn't that something? A young man. All right. I'm proud to see a young man who stands up and says that. Good for you. Good for you. I want you, and you got a good response from the audience, too. I want you to welcome Sari Locker from New York City. She is a sexuality educator and advice columnist for Sassy Magazine. Sari, you've been listening to all of this. I'm sure there are parents at home. If I was a parent of a teenager right now, I would be at home, nervous as could be, waiting for him to get home from school. You know, keeping an eye on him every place. How do you keep an eye on your kids and still allow, how do you allow them to grow up?
You have to teach them everything that you can about sexuality. You must teach them about disease protection and about birth control. It is true that teens who get sexually transmitted diseases and who get pregnant are the ones who didn't get the education from their parents. Now, having sex at home is not the reason why a teen gets pregnant or gets a disease. Having sex at home is what most teens do, as we talked about. If parents teach abstinence and they teach the emotional issues involved with sex and the physical repercussions, then their teens will hopefully be able to make the responsible choice to use the protection or to wait.
What do you say, sir?
All right, first, I respect both views, but you. What's your name, my man?
Roy.
Roy, check it out, bro. You know, you're down at the summer house with your people, right? And you guys maybe got a 40 or something, you know, you drinking. You know, honestly, yes or no? Yes or no? Tell me, nobody did anything at your mom's house. Yes or no?
No, I can honestly say that all my friends respect my parents. And
you serious?
Y'all don't buy this? Come here. Wait a minute, come on, come here. What? Give Roy a break.
Well, Ro, unfortunately, Roy is lying. Now... During the break, Roy came up here and told Nicole and I that he's not a virgin and that in fact he had sex at the summer house. So
did he? The virgin said you did.
You said it, Roy.
Wait a minute. Let's give Roy a chance to defend himself. Roy, now, first of all, I'm going to let you defend yourself. Quiet down. Let the man defend himself.
Fortunately, I've never talked to this man before. And
oh, come on, you guys. Now, listen. Sorry, you see this all the time.
First of all, let me tell you something that I do know about Roy. Roy talked to me about his goals, about the fact that he's going to college, about the fact that whether he's sexually active or not, he would be responsible because he knows the consequences of his actions. And when we talk about teens who are pregnant, who have kids, usually they're not the ones who set future goals in advance. Usually they're the ones who are not as responsible in dealing with these issues. One more point about this. Take a look at... Now listen, Rolonda, one more point.
Let me tell you something. There are a whole bunch of folks in here who've had sex and your parents still don't know.
But you know, there's nothing wrong with that. All of you, there's nothing wrong with it. If you take a look at this panel, again, you see an example of a mother who knows that her teens were having sex and the daughter got pregnant. Whether Roy's mother knows or not, the issue is being responsible. The majority of teens do sneak around. The number one place where they have sex is in their parents' room or their own room while their parents are at work. Plenty of teens do it in cars, do it in the football field.
I also respect the fact that Roy has said all along the show that he does respect his mother, so he's not going to talk about it in front of her.
And you know what?
Until this guy comes up and... Barbara, let me ask you. Now, chances are we've all been to the beach, and some kids do wander down in the dunes and do their thing. I mean, does it bother you to hear this, that maybe your son may be having sex?
Well, as I said, he's always with a group. It's 10 to 12 kids. They're not having group sex. Wait a minute.
Let Barbara speak.
Hold on. I better make one point clear. Do you know where our beach house is? It's in Ocean. It matters. Tell him.
Go on, Roy.
All I can say is to each his own and let them do their own thing.
And you have support from the lady.
However,
yes, sir.
Rolonda,
Yes, Barbara.
our beach house is in Ocean Grove, New Jersey. Do you know what Ocean Grove, New Jersey is? These are... All right.
What do you say, sir? Okay, wait. From the audience. Yes, sir.
This question is for Karen.
Karen?
I want to let you know first that I'm on your side, but how would you feel if your daughter, she have a guy for a long period of time, and then the next week she has another guy? How would you feel? Would you still allow her to have sex in the house?
You know what? And I'm glad you asked me that because that has happened. She broke up with her boyfriend, and I told her to give herself some time. It took her 8 months, 5.5 to 8 months before she started dealing with this young guy she's dealing with now, to give her time to clear her head, to think, or how you're going to handle it next. What did you do wrong? What did you do right? What should you do next? She cleared her head for 5.5 to 8 months before she had another relationship.
Thank you. What are the 3 most important things to know when you want to sit down and talk with your teenager about sex? Maybe Sari can help us out with that. 3 most important things to talk about. 3 most important things to know when we come back.